In the last video, I covered things such as creating cuts and moving tracks around in Autodesk Smoke. In this video, I'm going to cover making titles and transitions. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is titles. To make a title, you can either make a title over an entire clip or over an empty area of time known as a gap. So to do this, we need to create an empty space between two different clips. After this has been done, right-click in the space and choose Add Effect. Now, because we want to add a title, we'll click Text. This brings up the menu in the top. Now, to actually put any text on this gap, we click the Editor button. Now this brings us to the text edit screen. The first thing you'll need to do if you want to put in text is make a text box by clicking on the blank screen. Now, the text editor has two different modes for the text box: edit mode and move mode. During edit mode, you can add text to the text box like this. But when you're in edit mode, you cannot move it around. So to move it around, you click escape and you can drag the text box around. Like so. So if you would like to make text bigger, you can use the settings in the bottom of the screen, or you can add values in the calculator. So for example, I want to make the font 100 point. Do that. You can also make underlines, outlines, and shadows. All of these values can be adjusted with the scroll bars or by putting manually a value. That is the basics for putting in text. To exit out of this screen, click the return button in the top left corner. So next thing we would like to cover is adding transitions. So to do this, you need to navigate to a cut. You can use the keyboard shortcuts up arrow key or down arrow key to navigate between cuts in your track. Once you are on the cut, you click the FX button, or you may right click on your cut and click you can click the action button, or you can right click and you have three options: add dissolve, add wipe, or add action transition. For now, we're just going to stick to add dissolve. This brings up a whole set of menus which you can either have the transition be centered on the cut, go up to the cut, or start from the cut, or you can use a custom or you can use a custom value and move the transition around manually. The next thing you want to do is the duration. So you can select how long the transition is going to be. This is set manually or you can set it, or you can just stick with the preset that it is at already. So that's all for today. In the next video, I will cover importing music and doing audio work inside of Autodesk Smoke.